Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear brothers and sisters, welcome back to another lesson in which we are going to be covering the smaller chapters of the Quran. And the previous lesson we covered the first three ayat of Surah Al-Kafirun. Now today we are going to continue and finish, inshallah ta'ala, Surah Al-Kafirun. So let's get started, inshallah ta'ala. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. So let's start with ayah number 4. Now this ayah, guys, it starts with the waw. It starts with the waw and the fatha, which is pronounced as wa. Wa. It is pronounced as wa. Don't make this heavy, guys. Okay, the waw is a light letter and should be kept light in all circumstances. So you say wa, wa. And then you got here the lam alif. The lam alif. Lam alif means there is a lam with a fatha. And then you got the alif to prolong the sound of the fatha. Okay, so it is here la, wa, la, wa, la. And what happened here is the hamza, guys, came after the alif. And whenever this happens, you have to prolong the alif to twice the length, at least, or a little bit longer. Okay, so here, and instead of wala, you say wala. You prolong it twice as long or a little bit longer. Okay, so this is how you pronounce this first part, guys. In the meanwhile, the brothers and sisters who joined us, make sure that you like the live, guys. Okay, make sure that you like the live. Whenever you like, more people will tune in. Okay, so never forget this, guys. You guys are the algorithm. You guys are the algorithm. So the more you like, the more people will tune in. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Mahir, welcome back to our another live stream. So yes, guys, so make sure that you share it with people. Okay, make sure that you like it, and especially on TikTok, keep liking it because you will trigger the algorithm. Also on other platforms, share it with your friends, with family, with people who need this, especially during this month of Ramadan. It's the ajr of this, the reward is big. So make sure that you keep triggering the algorithm for me. Okay, on TikTok our goal is 50k likes, guys. Okay, so keep pushing it. Barakallahu fikum. Yes, that's what I want to see. There's a nice amount of likes. Okay, so keep pushing it. Barakallahu fik. Okay, guys, so you go here, wala. Okay, so you prolong it twice as long or a little bit longer. Okay, and then you got here the hamza, guys. The hamza, don't pronounce this heavily. Don't say oh. Say and then you got the noon here, the noon with a fatha. The noon with the fatha. Na. What happened there? You got here a alif, guys. You see there is a alif here. So normally this would prolong the sound of the vowel fatha. Okay? So this would prolong this. So you would get normally ana. But in this case you have to drop the letter alif. Okay, you have to drop the letter alif, and this is because of this indicator. Okay, so whenever you see a round shape on the alif, guys, whenever you see this means you have to do what? You have to drop the alif. Okay, so you pronounce this as ana, not ana. Don't prolong it. So you say here wala ana. Okay, and you go immediately to the ayn and the fatha prolonged by the alif. Okay, so it is a. So you say here ana wala ana. You see, you go immediately further. You go immediately to the ayn and the alif. This is not equal. So this a is not equal to na. This a should be twice as long, guys. Okay, should be twice as long. So you don't say ولا أنا. You see, that's wrong because now they are similar. They are the same. So what do? The first one, you keep it only, you drop just the alif, okay? And you go to again to the ayn and the fatha in the alif. So you go ولا أنا. Okay? And then you got the ba with the kasra, b, b. Okay? So you say here عابي عابي. Okay? ولا أنا عابي. Okay? You go b. And then you got the dal with two dhammas. Okay? This means that normally you would say عابي dun. Okay? You would say normally ولا أنا عابد. Okay? عابد. You would say normally عابد. But in this case, because the meme came after, what do? You should apply a rule. Okay? Here, which says that you have to do what? You drop the noon at the end. So you don't say عابد. You don't do this. So you say عابد. You take only one dhamma and you attach this dhamma to this meme. Okay, and this meme, let me wipe some of the previous out for you guys so we can focus on one thing. Okay, so you say here عابد. You see one haraka, one dhamma is pronounced. عابد. You see this one, the first one is pronounced, but the second one, which is an indicator for the noon that you pronounce but don't write, because you say عابدun. You see, you hear a noon. عابدun. You hear a noon. Now this noon, instead of writing this noon, what do? We write we double the haraka. We write an extra dhamma. Now in this case, you have to drop this noon. Okay, in pronunciation. So there is also no need to have an extra dhamma. So you say here عابد instead of عابدون, and you only take in consideration one dhamma. Okay, guys? So you say here عابد and you go to the meme عابد dum, and the meme is mushaddada. Okay, this means that they are in reality two memes in pronunciation. The first meme is a non-vowel meme. Okay, and the second meme is a vowel meme. That's the essence of a shadda, guys. The shadda means there are two letters. The first letter non-voweled and the second letter voweled. Okay? So you go here, عابي dum. You see, that's the first meme. عابي dum. You see, there's a non-voweled meme. And you connect it to the dal with the dhamma. Dum. عابي dum. And the second meme, you pronounce it with a fatha. عابدum ma. عابدum. First meme, ma. Second meme. Okay? So I hope this is clear, guys. I hope this is clear. And what you have to take in consideration also is when the meme is doubled, when we have a meme with the shadda, what do? We hold the meme a little bit longer, okay? And we produce a sound which is called al-ghunna from the nasal area. Okay, so we say عابدum ma. Okay, so you produce a sound from the nasal area. So this is how you pronounce this, guys. Okay, so you say ولا أنا عابد ما. Okay, and you prolong the fatha. Yes, guys. So in the meanwhile, guys, make sure that you like the content, guys. Like the content and keep liking it on all platforms, guys. Okay, so whenever you like, guys, what happens is people will tune in. People will come and enjoy the content, and you will get rewarded, inshallah, as well. Mahir, can you put the Discord link? Yes, Mahir. There you go. Okay, there you go, my brother. So you got here the link, this link. If you copy and paste it, then it will bring you to all the channels. It will bring you to the channel on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram, all channels, guys. Okay, it will bring you to all channels, and it contains the times. Okay, the times in which we go live, and we have lessons. It also has an invite to Discord. Download Discord and join us there, guys. This is a technical breakdown of the smaller chapters of the Quran. Okay, so it is Quran related, because in Linguarabia we do two things. We do Quran lessons and also Arabic lessons. Yes, guys on TikTok, keep pushing the likes, barakallahu fikum. Keep pushing it for me. Okay, keep pushing it for me. Jazakumullahu khairan. Okay, then what we got, guys, after this, ya Rab, okay. Then you got here the Ain with the Fatha. You say A, and the Ba with the Fatha. Ba, Ba. And then the Dal. You see the Dal here, guys? The Dal is in gray. This means you have to drop it, okay? And you double the Ta here. So you go from the Ba to the Ta. So you say Abat. That's the first Ta. And then the second, Tu. Abat, Tu. Abat, Tu. And the second ta you connect it with the meme, because the meme is non-voweled. And the non-voweled letters, we know that we have to connect it with the voweled letters before. So you say here, abattum, abattum, abattum. Okay? So you don't pronounce the dal. You go immediately to the ta. And that's because the point of articulation of the dal and the ta is very close. And for fluency, we drop the dal and go to the ta. Okay? So we say here, عبدتم ولا أنا عابد ما عبدتم. Okay? This is how you should read this. Is this clear, guys? If it is clear, you have to put a 1 in the chat. Barakallahu fikum. If it is clear, put a 1 in the chat. Okay? If it is clear, put a 1 in the chat. Then we can continue, inshallah. Barakallahu fikum. Put a 1 in the chat, guys. Across platforms, then I know you guys all are, we are clear and we can go. We are fine and we can go to the next one. Now the next one, guys, the next ayah, we explained this before, okay? I will explain it shortly, but we explained this before in the previous session, okay? So you go here. Wala. Again, similar as here. Okay, so wala and wala, both of them are the same. And then you got here the hamza with the fatha, a. Now you have to connect this to the noon. But when you do this, guys, make sure that you lean towards the point of articulation of the ta. Okay, and that's where you should be, because then you're already there. And once you pronounce the noon and you pronounce a sound from al-khayshum, the nasal area, you produce a ghunnah, a prolonged ghunnah. What do you do? You can carry on immediately, okay? And then you pronounce the ta and you attach it to the meme. So you say wala antum, wala antum. Okay? So that's how you pronounce this part, and then you carry on. You got here the ayn with the fatha and the alif. Okay? The people who just were with me in the reading class, remember the small alif? Now you have to pronounce it as a big alif. Okay, so you say a, and then you got the ba with the kasra, abi, and the dal with the dhamma prolonged by the waw. Again, a long vowel, abidu, and the noon with the fatha, abiduna, abiduna. And then you got the meme with the alif, fatha and alif, ma. And you have to prolong it because of the hamza. So whenever the hamza comes, guys, after a alif, you have to at least double the sound of the alif, or a little bit more. So you say here, ma, okay, ma, and then you go to alif, and the alif with the fatha, you attach it to the ayn, okay, because the ayn is non-vowel. So you say ma, okay, you go to the ayn, and then you got the ba with the dhamma, bu, bu, and this last dhamma you have to drop it because we stop on the dal, so this becomes a non-vowel letter. So you say here a'bude, a'bude. Okay, so you say, you read here ma a'bude, ma a'bude 4 times. You mean 4 harakat. Yeah, so you have to prolong this alif 4 harakat, not 4 times. So twice the duration of the alif. Okay, the alif is 2 haraka, so you have to make it 4 haraka or 5. Okay, one of the two. 4 or 5. So it should be twice as long or a little bit longer. Yeah, so this is this ayah. So you read وَلَا أَنْتُمْ عَابِدُونَ مَا أَعْبُدُ, and make sure that you don't give a qalqala on the ayn. Guys, don't give a qalqala on the ayn. Don't say ما أعبد أع. Some of you do this أع. Don't say أع, okay? ما أعبد, not أع. أعبد ما أعبد. Don't say أع. How is dal not ساكن at the end? The dal is not ساكن because العرب لا تبدأ بساكن ولا تقف على متحرك. The Arabs, they don't start with a sukun and they don't end with a haraka. Okay, so العرب لا تبدأ بساكن ولا تقف على متحرك. This is the rule that we apply. So, and the same like you, when you read, you say Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Why is the noon sakin? Why is it not maftuh? Why don't you read Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen? Why don't you read na at the end? Because you drop the last case ending. And here also, you drop the last case ending. So you should do what? You should make sure that you have a qalqala, a bounce, because that's one of the characteristics. Bude, okay? You don't say bud, okay? Bud. Because the dal is one of the letters that has this characteristic that when you stop on it, you have to give it a bounce, okay? So you say bude. No, it is not bud, it is bude. In the Arabic language, originally, this letter had also qalqalah, okay? But especially in the Quran, because we are doing our best to narrate everything from the Quran. Every small detail of the Quran, we try to narrate it to the next generation, okay? So that's why we are very precise with the Quran. And this has the dhamma is being stripped here, and it will become non-voweled. And if the dal is non-voweled, then you have to give it a qalqala. Okay, I hope this makes sense. Alhamdulillah, it's clear, guys. Yes. Yeah, so before I go, guys, to the next ayah, take this link, guys. Copy paste this link. Go, inshallah ta'ala, to all our channels on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok. Subscribe everywhere, guys. Subscribe everywhere. Push with us this channel, okay? This, we try to bring beneficial knowledge to people. So push this with us. Barakallahu feekum. This is something, these things, what we are doing here, guys, are essential, okay, for every Muslim. These are the smaller chapters. Everybody should know them. Everybody should know how to pronounce it, okay? So make sure that you subscribe everywhere to push the channel. Also, there is a link to Discord, guys. There is a link to Discord. Make sure that you take the link, okay? Take the link and download Discord and join our student community there. Okay, we are building there a student community, and we are doing their beneficial activities. You will have their mini live sessions. We are doing, for example, a daily Ramadan quiz there. So these kind of things, but also updates about our major programs. So after the Ramadan, guys, we will have 2 major programs. The first one, our Quran program, okay, in which in 2 years, you will read the Quran from the beginning until the end. You will be corrected on every detail. Okay, that's one program. The second program, the 2 years program, Arabic mastery program, in which you become in 2 years fluent. Okay, you will get weekly live sessions in which you do conversations in Arabic language. You will get the vocabulary. We are going to discuss the dialogues, the conversations of the Quran. Will be integrated in the program. So make sure, if you are interested in these 2, to go to Discord, be there, because the updates are there, will be done there. And if you are here and you think this sounds something for me, then make sure that you send me a private message, so I put you on a pre-registration list. Okay, so when we start pre-registration, you will be the first approached, because there are limited spaces, guys. So if you want to secure your place, make sure that you contact me. Okay, barakallahu feekum. there is no quiz in this video, guys. In this one, there is no quiz. I'm doing a technical breakdown of the smaller chapters of the Quran. Yes, guys. So any other relevant questions? Okay, no relevant questions. Okay, let's go. Yes, guys, about the program, okay? The times, the dates, the pricing, everything will be made public once we go to pre-registration to a specific group, and once we launch, everything will be inshallah ta'ala communicated, okay? Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome, guys, welcome. Yes, guys, so these two programs, what I mentioned, these are life-changing programs, okay? These are life-changing. Imagine after 2 years, you walk into the mosque and there is a taraweeh and you understand what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, okay? This is life-changing, guys. Or you do our 2 years ijaza program in which you become a certified teacher, okay? Other people will come to you to give them lessons. This is something which is life-changing, guys. Life-changing things, life-changing programs. That's what we like. So if you are interested and you are committed, okay, you are a serious student, then contact me, inshallah ta'ala, and I will put you on the pre-registration list, so you will get approached first, okay, with the first group of students, because there will be a selection process, and inshallah ta'ala we will see then if you are eligible, inshallah ta'ala, after the pre-registration phase. And once the pre-registration phase is finished, then we will launch to the wider public. Let's go, guys. Let's have the next ayah. Okay, the next ayah, we got here the lam and the fatha, la, and the kaf with the dhamma, ku, but the kaf with the dhamma, you read it together with the meme, because the meme is non-voweled. So you say lakum. Amal says, I want to be able to understand the meaning. Yes. So the meaning, so when it comes to the Quran, the 2 years Quran program, guys, you cannot study everything which is related to the Quran in 2 years. Okay, that's impossible. And recitation of the Quran, that's the first step. Okay, if you cannot even recite the Quran, it's difficult for you to understand it. You cannot even read it properly, basically. Okay, recitation is basically correct reading of the Quran. If you cannot even correctly read the Quran, how are you going to understand it? So the program, the course, the 2 years course about the Quran, this is phonology, okay? So you learn how to recite the Quran, how it was revealed, okay? So you will become one of the people in the chain from the Prophet ﷺ until now who protect the Quran from innovations and from being changed, okay? So you will become one of the people in this chain. This is one program, guys, okay? It has to do with phonology. And the other program is the Arabic program, in which you become fluent. And then this program, this will give you access to understanding the Quran, okay? This will give you access to understanding the Quran. You learn the Arabic language. And also we will be covering the conversations of the Quran, okay? Also as study materials. So these two programs we have. You have to take things step by step. You cannot do everything at once, okay? You have to go step by step, guys. Yes, okay, let's carry on. So we got here lakum, and then you got the dal and the kasra and the ya, di. You have to do what? Lakum, di, and then nu, and then again kum. Lakum dinukum. So this is how you read this. Let me see. The Quran, it's hard for me because every time I try to read, my mind, it becomes frozen. Yes, because the Quran, reading of the Quran, recitation of the Quran, has to do with two things. First of all, you have to practice. Okay, it's a skill. Okay, it's a skill. You have to practice enough to master it. Second of all, you should have a sheikh who knows what he's doing, who is a specialist in the field. Otherwise, you will go to people who will teach you the wrong way. So for example, I had in the previous class, somebody told me that his teacher was saying that the should be pronounced, so the dhal and the alif should be pronounced as za, as the zay and alif. So these kind of problems exist as well. So you have to put effort in it. Okay, guys. Yes. So good question. Does this have a gunna? Here, the meme, guys. Do we have a gunna here? What do you think, you guys? Do we have a gunna here? Meme with a sukoon. Do we have a gunna? I want to know from you guys. The meme and a sukoon. Do we have a gunna? I want to know. I want to know what you have been taught. No, no, no. Ah, Tinky Winky, yes. Okay. No, no, no. Everybody is saying no. Guys, yes, 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 it has a gunna. It has a gunna. Gunna is sifatun lazimatun. Okay, it's a attribute which is always attached to the meme and the noon. Okay? So the meme has always gunna, but it doesn't have a prolonged gunna. There's the difference. Okay? So it has always gunna. Okay? Nasal sound, yes. When you say an, you will feel vibration in the nasal area, guys. When you say an or you feel the vibration. Try it yourself. Try it yourself. Say or an. You feel the vibration. Okay? So gunna is existent in the meme in all cases. In all cases. Okay? But sometimes it is stronger than other situations. Okay? Is this clear, guys? Okay? Now you're getting... This is what specialists will tell you. Okay? A normal person will tell you, no, the meme... Only the meme with the shadda has gunna. Okay, that's a layman. Okay, a wannabe specialist will tell you this. But a specialist will tell you, no, the meme has always al gunna. But the gunna depends, the strength of gunna depends of the situation. Okay, keep this in mind, guys. So the meme has always a gunna. The strength of the gunna depends of situation. Okay? So yes, it has gunna. So you say here, lakum dinukum. That's how I learned, says Baruso. Yes, I know. Allahul Musta'an. Wa fikum barakallah. That's why, guys, a lot of people, you know what they do? They read a little bit Quran and then they take books. Okay, they read books about Tajweed and then they start to teach others. Okay, that's not how it should be. If you want to be a Quran teacher, you have to know the theory, but more important, you have to know how the application of the theory and in practical terms. Okay, so you have to know a rule, but also how to apply this rule when you read. Okay, so it's not only about theory, and this is why you get a lot of mistakes, because some people rush towards teaching while they didn't master what they do. Okay, and what's also very funny to me is people switching to other qira'at. It's honestly, when I see sometimes it's ridiculous. Okay, why? You don't master even one qira'ah without mistakes. Okay, you're hafiz, you memorized the Quran. Okay, that's I can give you this credit, but you don't have itqan. Okay, you don't read it correctly. You make mistakes. Okay, you make mistakes. Yes, layman won't understand, but you don't know who's praying behind you. Okay, so people are rushing to the second qira'ah and they are making mistakes in the first one, and then they apply the second qira'ah and this qira'ah also. There are inconsistencies in the qira'ah. So guys, we have to fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and don't be like this. Okay, first of all, read one qira'ah without any mistakes, guys, without any mistakes. Memorize it. Okay, memorize it without any mistakes. Then go to the next qira'ah. No need to go to jump from qira'ah to qira'ah to qira'ah to qira'ah, to tell other people, oh, I did all the qira'at, I did this qira'ah and that qira'ah. My friend, you are making mistakes in all of them. That's not how it should be. Yeah, so unfortunately, guys, let's carry on. Okay, let's carry on. Let's give an example. Okay, so we should give an example, and we shouldn't act like that. Let's go to the next part, guys. So you got here the waw with the fatha, wa, and the lam with the kasra, wali, and the ya with the fatha. Waliya, 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 lakum dinukum waliya. And then you got the da with the kasra, prolonged by the ya, di, and the kasra here on the noon or beneath the noon, you have to drop it and you make this a non-voweled noon. So you say here, deen, deen, and you put a sukoon on the noon. Don't give it a bounce. Don't say deena, na. If you do this, then you give it a qalqalah. This means you did what? You give it an attribute of another letter. Okay? So you read, lakum dinukum waliya deen, waliya deen. Okay? That's how you read it, guys. So these mistakes, guys, when you read this surah, make sure that you don't do these mistakes. Barakallahu fikum. And again, I will put this here, guys, the link. Make sure, take the link. Barakallahu fikum. Take the link. Go to all our channels on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook. Follow us everywhere, guys. Okay? Follow us everywhere. And make sure that you take the invite to Discord. Come to Discord. Okay? So we will stay in touch. You will get updated about the lessons, such as this one. The lessons, the timings, when there is a change. When I'm not here, possibly I will there's a possibility that I cannot make it once. I will do the announcement on Discord. So make sure that you come there, inshallah ta'ala, and become a part of our student community. Linguarabian Knowledge Hub is the name of the channel on Discord. Join us there. And also the students on Discord will get the first opportunity to join our 2 years programs. If you're interested in the 2-year programs, guys, contact me, inshallah ta'ala, and I will put you on the list to get approached first before launch. Okay? Yalla, jazakumullahu khairan, barakallahu fikum. Yes, and admin says all live sessions are recorded. Link in the bio. The link that I sent is in the bio. You will find a playlist of all our lessons that we are doing here, the technical breakdowns, and the reading classes. You will find it on YouTube, guys. Go there and rewatch it. Okay, barakallahu fikum, jazakumullahu khairan, and inshallah ta'ala, see you tomorrow, the ones who are interested in the technical breakdown. Okay, so tomorrow we will have from 3 to 4 the explanation of Linguarabia's ultimate guide to reading and writing. Then 4 to 5 UK time, we will have the technical breakdown of the smaller chapters. And 10 to 11 UK time, all UK time, guys. 10 to 9 UK time, we will have a fun and learn session only on TikTok. Okay, so that's only on TikTok. We will have this tonight as well. So jazakumullahu khairan, barakallahu fikum. It was my pleasure to having you guys here. I hope you learned. I hope this is beneficial, inshallah ta'ala. So jazakumullahu khairan, barakallahu fikum, and see you guys inshallah next time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.